Criminals
the
challenge
most
SWAT
powerful
teams.
option when suspects become too dangerous for regular officers to handle, but
The
not
SWAT
the
team don't be
suspects in
playing.
these cases, as they went toe-to-toe with even SWAT officers.
Crazy. He ran down right on him.
On June 5th, 2024, the Flagler County SWAT unit responded to a local residence after deputies were called to the home of a troublesome sovereign citizen who had littered the roadway with his belongings. Threatened deputies claimed to have firearms, threw bottles at officers, and demanded that the sheriff be fired. SWAT units
Why he
arrived
doing all
with
that?
several armored vehicles, evacuated nearby neighbors, surrounded the property, and then moved in to nab the suspects, who had dragged the confrontation on for nearly 6 hours.
Contact. Sheriff's office.
I'd have been mad. 6 hours?
Sheriff's office, stop right there. Don't move. Do not move.
He running down right on him.
Sheriff's office, don't move. Sheriff's office, don't move.
40 Malta. Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
They shot him with a non-lethal. Twice. They throwing flashbangs? What's that
Crawl
sound?
to us! Crawl to us! I'm gonna send another one! Crawl to us! I'm gonna send another one! Do it now!
You're under arrest. Come out now with your hands up. You're gonna get hit again.
Come to us now!
He said sorry, leave him alone.
You are under arrest. Come out now with your hands up. You're gonna get hit again.
Walk on to us now. Keep walking.
He mad.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Crazy.
Beanbag rounds were enough to subdue and arrest the first suspect, who was wearing a Confederate flag. However, apprehending the second suspect would not be as
Confederate
easy,
flag.
as,
You're
unlike
racist.
the first suspect, he was willing to fight.
We know you're inside. Come to the front door with your hands up.
He should be on the WWE. Y'all see how big that guy was?
Sheriff's office, don't move. Sheriff's office, don't move.
He not playing. He said you're fucking dead. Oh my gosh. They jumping him. They jumping his ass.
Let me get that other hand in there.
Bro, this is SWAT team. This ain't the regular cops.
Do you have any weapons on you? No, sir.
They gonna mess you
I
up.
only had a Bible. I only had a Bible. Oh, I think. I've been with you so bad.
He gotta be drunk.
I'm the president. I've been shot 6 times. Somebody help me. I've been shot 6 times. I did nothing. I preached about Jesus. Somebody help me. I preached about Jesus. Oh, it hurts so bad. I know it's gonna hurt. Oh, God. Oh, God. What did I do? What did I do?
They not playing with him.
Preaching about Jesus. Nobody even asked me what I was doing. Nobody even asked me if I was a war veteran. Nobody even asked me about my 38 years of law enforcement. Nobody even asked me if I was God. Guess who's fucking God? You touch me, you're dead now. No, you're dead.
Will you stand up?
I will try.
You'll stand
I've
up?
been shot 6 times.
Can you stand up?
I'm trying, sir.
We're gonna help you.
Get up, nigga. You ain't trying.
Like my old friend.
I got you. Come, just stay up, alright?
Oh my God.
Stay up. Stand on this.
Damn.
I was shot 6 times.
Any bombs in the house? Guns at
Yes.
booby traps?
Yes, I am the president of the United States.
What about booby traps?
If you call up Jason, he'll tell.
He
This
said he got all
suspect was
that.
charged with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer.
He said he got all
3
that.
counts of assault on a law enforcement officer, exposure of a sexual organ, and resisting an officer without violence. He later pleaded guilty, spent a few months in jail, and is now on supervised release. While this case ended without any loss of life, the next suspect proved so dangerous that SWAT eventually had to use a sniper from a distance.
Sniper?
Back up. Disengage.
On March 3rd,
A sniper?
2022, LAPD SWAT units were called to an apartment apartment building after firefighters and police officers had earlier responded to the home of 52-year-old Laren James, who was experiencing a mental health crisis. He had threatened to hurt his neighbors, himself, and responding officers. Once he barricaded himself inside the apartment, officers quickly stepped back and allowed the SWAT team to take over what was rapidly becoming a dangerous standoff.
Crazy.
Ron, can we see both your hands?
My hand right here.
I see a right hand.
He don't even peep. It's a sniper right there, pointed right to his head. Crazy work.
We just want to help you, man. No one's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. Just put everything down and come out here so we can talk.
Y'all gotta stop lying. Y'all know this man in trouble. He know he in trouble. Just tell the truth.
There ain't nobody here for you, man.
Oh, he threw a mop bucket. Oh, it's a plant. That looked like it was like water or something.
Do you have any weapons right now? No.
Why would you close the door? Open the door so y'all can see what he doing.
It's not a trick question. You got any guns in there or not? Or you don't know? Huh? You know what the hell you have in your apartment?
Do you have guns in your apartment? Yes or no?
I don't have a gun in my apartment.
You have knives in there, right?
Yeah. Couple knives. Sir.
Oh, that must be his roommate.
Yeah. Back up. Disengage.
The officers immediately took cover the moment Laron brandished a firearm and pointed it at them. SWAT then
Crazy.
repositioned with ballistic shields and set up snipers in a nearby building overlooking his apartment. But when Laren escalated to direct violence against the officers, things did not go well for him from that point on.
The police may use tactics that might hurt you. They might even cause serious bodily injury. Maybe even worse. You need to give up now. This is the last warning. They're telling me I cannot help you anymore.
Sure, 3. Looks like he's trying to climb out the window.
So he gonna pop him while he trying to climb out the window?
It's only gonna get worse.
Sure, 3. He is trying to climb out the window.
He ain't gonna pop him while he trying to climb out the window.
One leg on the ledge.
Walk backwards, Laron. I know it hurts. That window is not going to help you. You have to come to the hallway. There's nothing in the hallway. Make your way to the hallway slowly.
Damn.
Sierra 3 shot away. The suspect is down just inside the window.
Laron was struck twice in the torso by officers' gunfire and died at the scene. None of the
Damn.
officers were injured by his gunfire, as his weapon jammed after the first shot due to a malfunctioned casing. No officers
salty.
faced punishment, as the district attorney later deemed their use of deadly force justified.
Salty.
The next
Damn.
case was even more dangerous, as the suspect lured SWAT officers into his home and began taking them out with knives.
Oh! Oh, he grabbing him and he just started slicing him.
On August 1st, 2024,
He really brought a knife to a gunfight.
the Columbus Police SWAT unit surrounded the home of 40-year-old Benjamin Wheeler using armored Bearcat vehicles. Officers had
What's that guy name that played Warzone, who was running around with the knife, just killing everybody with the knife? And he was good with the knife. That's him.
first responded after his family reported that he was acting erratically and threatening them. But when the initial officers arrived, Wheeler threatened them
Damn.
too, claimed he had a firearm, and barricaded himself inside the home. And once SWAT took over, even they would not be spared from this man's madness.
Hey, let me see your hand. Leave it there. Come out. Come out.
He's trying to close the door again. I'm leaving the ram in there.
Benjamin, come on out here.
That's perfect.
The moment SWAT officers breached the door, Benjamin began reinforcing the barricade with furniture from inside the home. Seeing what he was doing, and knowing it would only make his arrest more difficult, SWAT officers quickly moved in with ballistic shields, trying to stop him before he could fully block the entryway.
He walked right up. They not playing. He said, come on.
Back up. Where's he at? Where's he at? Go lower, go lower, go lower. Go lower.
He said, come on in here.
What was that? What was that? What was that? All right. Okay. Back up, back up, back up.
He threw a knife and cut that cop. He said, shoot that motherfucker.
Deep in the kitchen. Coming to the front door with a knife. Come to the front door with a knife.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife, Ben. Ben.
Oh.
Ben. Let the dog go.
Stay to the left.
This nigga throwing knives and everything.
Ben, stop throwing things. Benjamin. Benjamin. Can we have someone stand there and tase him? Holy Benjamin.
We get knockers in that window.
Benjamin, how about gas?
Knockers, let's knocker the out of those windows. Let's knocker the windows.
SWAT officers pulled back after Benjamin slashed one of them with a knife. They then
Crazy.
began breaking windows with a knocker gun and deploying chemical gas, trying to end the standoff without killing him. But Benjamin kept throwing objects from inside, even cracking the windshield of a Bearcat vehicle. As
Damn.
the standoff dragged into the night, SWAT sent in a drone to locate Benjamin. He knocked the first one down, but a second drone revealed his position. With the entrance still heavily barricaded, officers moved in with full force, determined to end the standoff one way
They not
or
playing with it.
another.
They're like, yo, we tired. Let's go in here and get him so we can go
I
home.
need you to tell him now he needs to surrender. Anything that happens from this point on is going to be of his doing. All right, throwing stuff at the drone. Back in that.
This man is crazy. Look at him. What the hell was that?
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
He obviously ain't got no guns because he would have been shot at him. Look at him. He grabbing him. That taser not working. That taser not working. This shit crazy. Yeah, they stabbed
Benjamin
him.
was shot multiple times after he lunged at one of the SWAT officers and stabbed him repeatedly as officers breached the area of the house where he was hiding. Benjamin
Damn.
then retreated into the basement, and when SWAT officers entered several minutes later, they found that he had died from his gunshot wounds. The SWAT officers
had a
who
shotgun.
stabbed and slashed with the knife all survived. While this suspect
Look, he
used
straight
knives,
grabbed him and
the next
stabbed.
suspect took things even
Crazy.
further, setting homes on fire and opening fire on firefighters, local
Cops don't get
police,
paid
and
enough.
even SWAT officers who had come to
What
help.
they go through?
Mail. Show me your hand.
It's a
On
whole
July
bang out.
15th, 2025, the St. Louis County SWAT unit began pursuing 57-year-old Adam Clinton Wolf on a riding lawnmower after he doused a family member in gasoline and tried to set him on fire. Wolf had also set his
That's crazy work. You put them, you drenched them and soaked them in gasoline and then try to light them on fire? That's a crazy type of way to catch a body.
own home and 2 neighboring homes.
That's
on
a crazy
fire
way to
before
try to
opening
catch a
fire on
body.
the firefighters and deputies who initially responded. But as SWAT closed in on him, Wolf, armed with a rifle, was ready to fight to the very end.
Look at this cop ready.
Mail. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Get on the ground.
Damn, whole bang out. He outnumbered. He can never win this gunfight. He outnumbered. How the hell he gonna win?
Coming out. I'm good.
He said, fuck the pistol. He said, fuck the pistol. Give me the AR. said, give me the AR. I'm not playing with this boy.
Self checks, buddy checks. I got cover. I'm covering too. You guys check yourself and then swap with us. I'm covering too. You guys check yourself.
Check your bodies. Check it. I'm good.
Yep, I'm good. You good? You good? Yep, I'm good.
Shot fired. Suspect is down.
Copy. Shots fired. Suspect down.
All right, everybody's good? Yeah, we're good.
Deputies fired multiple rounds at the suspect, leaving him with virtually no chance of survival. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and no officers were punished, as the use of deadly force was determined to be justified. The next suspect took 2 women hostage and started getting handsy with them, all while holding off SWAT officers who were closing in on him.
2 ladies hostage? Why didn't they just jump them?
On July 18, 2023, Seattle police hostage negotiators and SWAT officers responded to a building after reports that a 49-year-old suspect had broken into a room, armed himself with a knife, and taken 2 women hostage. Officers initially tried to talk him down, but when they saw him removing his clothes and attempting to get handsy with the women, SWAT knew they had to move in immediately.
That's crazy. He tried to get some before he fucking went to jail, because he know he about to either check out or go to jail for a very long time. They should have jumped his ass.
Get the door! Get down the ground right now! Hands up! Hands up!
Shoot his dick off! Shoot his dick off! Or tase him in his dick. Shit. He wanna be a weirdo.
Hey, you did a great job. I know that's not easy. You did great. Okay? We're here for you, all right now. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes though, and if you would like to talk to us, we're here, all right?
Hold on.
We're not going to shoot you. We're not going to shoot you.
Calm down. Get that rifle up. Get that rifle up.
Shoot me right now. We're not going to. Shoot me.
Bro, if you wanted them to shoot you, you should have fucking ran towards them with like a fucking pin or something, or the knife you had. If you really wanted them to shoot you. You just talking. You don't want them to shoot you.
I got his head up. Man, if you keep doing that.
You just talking.
I'm okay here. Okay, we're going to slow it down, guys. Shoot me. Let's get him right now. Shoot me right now. No one's going to shoot me. No one's going to shoot me. Shoot me right now. Shoot me right now.
The cop said no.
Just calm down. Shoot me right now. Calm down. Shoot me.
The suspect was...
Why you want them to shoot you so bad? If that was the case, you should have ran towards them with the knife doing like this, and they would have shot you. But you didn't do that. So you don't want to be shot for real.
Custody,
you don't want to feel that hot
jail,
shit.
And charged with unlawful imprisonment. Up next is a repeat bank robber who took a woman hostage and came face to face with SWAT while trying to evade capture.
Come outside. Now get on the ground.
On September 9th, 2022, Waycross police officers in
Why do
Georgia
y'all rob
tracked
banks more than
33-year-old
once?
repeat bank robber Matthew McCloskey to a local hotel after first
You get
arresting
greedy, that's
his
how you get
getaway
caught.
driver, 45-year-old Stephen Ham, using marked dollar bills from the robbery. McCloskey had robbed a local Amherst bank earlier that morning, and with his accomplice already in custody and officers closing in on him, he was determined to do everything possible to avoid the same fate.
Waycross Police Department, come to the door. Waycross Police Department, come to the door. We know you're in there. Come to the door.
Bro, if you're gonna rob a bank, take the money, go put it in a parlay, probably like a plus 100 parlay. Get the money back, you'll be good. You ain't gotta keep robbing banks over and over and over and over again. That's how you get caught, and that's how you fucking you being too greedy. You won't get caught, bro.
Waycross Police Department, come to the door. Miss Nellie, I need you to come to the door. I know you're in there.
Master key.
As officers went to retrieve a master key for the door, they could already see the suspect inside the hotel room with a woman peeping through the window. Realizing he could no longer easily escape through the front door, the suspect became dangerous real fast.
One person talking, one person
What'd he
talking.
do?
Come on out! I'm gonna send a dog through the window! You need to come out and come out!
422 401 update information. Please, the door is now being barricaded.
Listen, I know you can hear me. I've heard y'all talking. When you talk about what went on this morning,
Well, it's over. Just give up.
I want you to come to the door with your hands raised.
Hey, window.
Come outside.
Come out. Come out.
Open the door. Come outside. Come outside.
Mail behind her. Mail behind her. What's she saying?
Come outside.
He not letting her leave. She's trying to leave.
She said he won't let her.
So we have a hostage situation.
Hold on. Calm down. Everybody.
The situation changed immediately once the suspect turned on the woman inside the room and held her hostage. Fearing how unstable he could become, officers sped up their approach, determined to get her out of the room as quickly as possible.
My thing is, why take a hostage? Like, it's nowhere to go. Why fucking
Hey, y'all want to
tackle more charges?
Let's go. Let's go.
You any problem? Yeah. I'm gonna try to break the door for y'all.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Go in the fucking room so I can see what's going on. Well, change POVs. Goddamn.
I got him. Get on.
Get out. Get out. Get down.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get down. Now get on the ground. Get on the ground.
That taser. Oh, there you go. It wasn't working at first.
Cuffs. Cuffs. All right. Cuffs right here.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that little ass table going to do?
You good, mud?
That little ass table was not going to hold nothing. Oh my gosh.
Right now for holding somebody hostage.
I didn't hold the hostage.
She tried to come out.
People crazy.
The woman was safely rescued, while Matthew McCloskey was taken to jail, where he joined his accomplice. The getaway driver, Stephen Ham, was charged with armed robbery and aggravated assault. McCloskey, a repeat bank robber with prior bank robbery convictions, was charged with bank robbery and sentenced to 14 years in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. He was also ordered to pay $877 in restitution.
Damn, 14 years. How much do y'all think y'all would rob a bank for? Like, what's the amount of money that you'll do 14 years for? If any amount. But y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.